We had a foster child, a little boy. We got him when he was just a couple months old, had him for 2 years. And what ended up happening was, just by coincidence, an assistant coach in one of our Olympic sports and his wife ended up adopting this foster child. And so we get to see him a lot. We're sort of like the grandparents. And what was really cool was the night before the official adoption was going to take place, they wanted to come over to our home and had something they wanted to share with us. And I didn't really have any idea what it was. I just thought they were going to say, you know, thanks for what y'all did for him and with this early age and all those kind of things. But what they said was that we're going to change his middle name to Jacobs so that he'll always remember, you know, you all are part of his family. And that was overwhelming to us, to all of us. So he's like a part of our family, just like all these children are. But you get blessed in so many ways. So that's the story of one. And all of our stories are successful outcome stories. We're just trying to help people find a safe place to land for a short period of time, or for however long it takes them to get a good, safe environment for these children to go back into. You know, to show love for someone else's child that has been placed in our care for quite some time, it's a lot like I do every day in this job. I have about 580 student athletes, and I love each one of them like their mom. We had 2 little girls for 9 months, and when we found out that they were going back with their mom, we were sitting outside on our patio, and Angie told them, "You're going back with mom." The 2 little girls were jumping up with joy, and I had 5 people in my family sitting around crying because they were going to miss them. My daughters, my wife, and myself, even to some degree, we were going to miss them. But it was the joy on their faces that makes it all worth it. People think that, wow, you know, you brought a child into your home. What does that mean? Yeah, it's disruptive. Yeah, it's hard, but it's such a blessing. It's such a blessing knowing that these children are in a safe place and they're not having to worry about where their next meal comes from, if anybody's going to be knocking the door down, taking you away from your mom or your dad. And it's also, we try to create it so that the mother understands that we're going to take care of your child in your absence. And I think, you know, the Bible also tells us in Matthew, you're supposed to love your neighbor. They're our neighbor. And that's not just geographical boundaries. It's not the person on either side of my home. Our neighbors who we come in contact with. And everything that we're supposed to do, we're supposed to love our neighbor. And that's what we're trying to do. And the key to it is that, you know, it's kingdom work. And we're called to do this. We're called to love our neighbor. We're called to treat people the way we like to be treated. And we're called to take care of those that can't take care of themselves, regardless of how long the period of time that is.